Welcome everyone to the Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary Speedrun Tournament 2021. I haven't.
Quick commentary at the last second.
Oh, I'm echoing. Is that from the...
You probably playing the stream at the same time.
Oh my goodness. Okay. In any case, okay, these guys should be getting going soon. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, okay, well they're off on race time, so we will. Oh, and there we go. Okay, I gotta remember to look at the whatever the restream bot instead of the actual Twitch feed. Good Marios. Okay, so I don't know. Some background about this run. I don't know what to say. It's cool. We'll see skips and stuff.
Very
A lot of it doesn't.
I'm so intrigued. The thing about these runners, I'd say, is Dobiwan is like, he was from many, many years ago, but never like seriously ran the game. And he's always been there. He's always been around, just not like ever really an active player. I don't know if he's trying to get back into it now. I mean, considering he keeps saying he has like 20 different things he's also doing, but he wanted to try this race out because he can get a couple attempts in like that. And knowing him, I definitely know he can improve by a lot if he decided to dedicate much more time to the game. But that's just not how his schedule works. But yeah, I'd say this race could potentially be closer than you'd expect, because not to thrash on Bed at all, but sometimes his runs is a little inconsistent. He's been PBing a lot the last month, but I've also seen him like have tragic mistakes and end up being like +4 minutes behind he runs. The consistency is almost there. With the Great Maze, I'd say he's improved. Like, he just straight up he did my route and did like heavy Great Maze. I think would say he doesn't have to worry about Great Maze if he can get consistent like 29s. But everything else, yeah, that's where this race could probably become a bit close. Good speed from Bed for the fight skip and then into the trouble. I think Doggy's gonna try to go for the up B strat, because I think he still doesn't have a handle for the glide. He's an old runner, so yeah, up B strat is like really old.
Do you know how I control the volume of the stream? Can't figure it out. Perfect skip by Obed though, that was nice.
Are you watching this on like a multi-Twitch? Because I think we're like 20 seconds apart.
I mean, I'm watching the restream bot, you know.
The restream? Oh, just on the SpeedGaming channel?
No, in Discord, right?
Oh, right, I'm stupid, that's a thing that exists.
Yeah, otherwise our commentary is like...
Completely forgot. streaming on Discord is a thing.
Adobe did not get the skip, so he is a fair amount behind now. I'm wondering how to... like alter the stream volume. Like, okay, whether I have it at 0 or 100, it does make a difference. But like, you figure if I put it on 0, it should like turn off completely, but it doesn't. And when I press mute, it doesn't mute the stream. So I don't know how to have this work.
I think Dolly's still playing with his broken controller because it's the only choice he has. Don't know what's the problem, because normally when your input gets dropped and constantly have to dash, that's like a dead zone issue, but he's tried like 2 other controllers, same thing. It probably, after that I'd say probably a port related issue, but you can't really play a one-player mode without being in the first port, so that's what he has to deal with. I'll figure out Discord works later. I have a feeling it's probably just because I'm on browser and not using the app like I probably should be, but... Interesting strat by Obed. That fight is a gong show. I can't blame him for doing whatever works. Obed's kind of OG as well, right? Didn't he like do his first run like 3 years ago or something? He had like 1 or 2 runs just for one and done, really, and then he just wanted to play more. I guess you don't really see that ever happening, where a person that did 1 or a few runs some time ago comes back with an interest.
I mean, that's what I did.
I mean, your first run didn't count. I'm pretty sure I was there, right? That was a long time ago.
I mean, Obed's was a while ago too. I'm just saying it's similar. I like did it for 12-hour challenge back in like 2018 or something. 2019. It wasn't that long ago.
Weird that no one else has picked up the game for 12 hour other than you and SWC.
I seem to remember when I did 12-hour, there was someone else who was doing this game.
Well, yeah, but probably one done. Because it is like lengthy. It is a lengthy run.
It's the longest run I've ever done, yeah.
When first learning, but I think it's a pretty good 12-hour challenge run. Because you can limit yourself to the amount of learning before doing the run at like 8 hours or something. So when I did my 12-hour run for a 30-minute category, that was like 8 hours of just exhausting learning. and then doing multiple runs. So this is a pretty good game for its, or pretty good run for its length in terms of wanting to just pick it up. It's also pretty straightforward, mainly because of, you know, just the side-scrolling nature. You're going to be running left and right a lot, but still using the buttons that God has given us for the enemies and fights and whatnot. But it's pretty straightforward. I would say anyone learning it wouldn't usually get lost where to go for these levels. And then maze is different.
They'll be getting floating around.
Yeah. So I'll be using Mario for the plane. Probably because he's not used to gliding yet with Pit, or it's just the OG, like a really old, like, method of getting through the level is used to just do Mario before figuring out that gliding with Pit across the entire hallway that he just passes is, like, pretty good. They're actually not that far different in this level, so.
They're on the original console, right?
Yeah, this is original. So, Dobby's on a Wii U. So I don't think he has a Wii. So he has to play with the classic Wii controller. Which is partially better than the actual Wii controller, because that's how I started and it was not good.
Final shot of that ray gun. Pretty sure Obed is only like 10 seconds behind me or something. Coming out of plane. That's pretty good. Well, my early game is questionable sometimes. Like a 143 midair or something. Or oh, never mind, it's a 147 midair. 156 today. Kind of funny.
Obed doing a weird method for the fight.
A lot of his strats are non-standard, but they seem to work out pretty well for him. Should probably switch the audio. I just realized. So, swag. Okay, so you have the parts of this run that aren't auto-scrollers, and they're cool because you have like cool flight strats and cool skips and stuff. But you can't really speed up the auto-scrollers. Unless you play on a higher difficulty, but you don't change difficulty mid-run. At least on 80%. So there's still a lot of sitting around.
Like 12 minutes or something.
Ooh, Dobie getting the laser. That's nice. Alright.
Oh, what about it?
Ooh.
Oh, why did
no!
you not jump? He got the nasty Bowser.
Okay, a smash. Oh,
Oh.
no. Okay, so this fight, like a lot of jump.
Oh, the one time he should have pulled up to get your pull. Pull up here. No, don't listen to me.
Yeah, so actual fights against actual characters are usually some of the most RNG parts of the entire run, and that one's no exception. Half the time Bowser won't even come near you. Will like just waste 20 seconds. And Obed got like a super hot pattern, but unfortunately was unable to capitalize.
He could have gotten the up B right after. If
Yeah,
the
that's
game
the-
wanted to give it to him, that would have been like the best Bowser to get.
Sometimes Bowser just runs at you and then up B's off the side and just kills himself. Actually, well, technically speaking, the very best pattern is when Bowser side B's you off the side. But
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it like once.
Thing is, you have to, because you're both at 0%, so it can go either way. So he can just hold back, and you can just hold off stage, and the game decides who wins at the same percent.
Real
But it's
classic.
a thing that exists.
Real classic is when Bowser trolls you, like doesn't come near the side for like 30 seconds and then kills himself with up B. It's fun. Dobiwan, perhaps forgetting that monkey flip is a thing. Makes it through.
He's just like coming back to the game, so he's probably forgetting a decent amount of things.
Alright, here we go. Grab. Oh, that was good. Nice.
You're not comfortable with a what is it? A short hop, just run off, double jump like that. But also could get caught by the up B. He just got lucky with a very early up B from Bowser to do that. So one finishes the auto scroller and one enters it. Brawl.
How much is the difference? Do you know how long this one is?
Maybe a minute and a half. Minute 20. One of the longer ones.
Getting a really good Porky.
That was nice, but barely missed the kill off of the last attack, which is a dumb mechanic.
If Porky decides to do the one where he charges across the entire screen, you have to wait out the entire thing before he'll die, and it's like 5 seconds, and it really makes me mad.
I think Gallium's is sort of equal if you do that like right as he charges up and goes across the entire screen. Those are the worst ones to get.
Yeah, PBs. Didn't even talk about. Obed has I got a 207 like yesterday.
Yeah, that run was. I saw the splits. He's super capable of getting like a sword buff. He can get like a 203 once he plays more consistent.
Consistency is definitely hard in this run. Even in like world record, there's still splits where there's like 20 seconds.
There's a whole minute worth of time loss on an entire section. Granted, the previous time before that had a ridiculous time for that section, but still, yeah. It will never be like just a bit of time loss here and there. There will always be decent time loss.
Okay, does Obed do this skip?
I think this is like the only skip he actually doesn't do. I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Aside from like Snake.
Well, yeah,
Snake.
he doesn't do them. I think he does the second one, but this one, not. It's if you do the fight normally, it's like 10 seconds if you do it decent.
Nice. Alright, wraps that up. Snake done. Dobiwan's got one of the bird dudes. I forgot their names.
Oh, Roros.
That's right.
All these things have weird names. Well, they got sub 20 Ruin Zoo.
Still only like 45 seconds behind me or something. You guys making me sweat. I don't know. Dobiwan's PB. He PB'd recently. Well, I don't remember what it was.
His time, his splits, I think, say like a 221.
Okay.
I guess you can put. It's not really an asterisk, but he did back in the day. I don't know if you ever heard of the story when Ducky and I figured out that Dobby was playing on USB loader.
I think you told me about this.
And it wasn't his fault, it was our fault for never noticing. And so we just to compensate, we left his time on the leaderboard until he like got console and TV, but he never did eventually get back to running until like now. Or a few times since that, like 4+ years ago.
He's killing all the flows, so he must be trying to skip.
Yeah, I think Dobby
What a
does.
fast setup. Dang, that was good. He didn't even do like the little hops.
Yeah, he, with an asterisk, beat me to a sub 220. And then we realized.
Right with Metadate usually?
I think he does it with Meta Knight. But he beat me to a sub 220, well, with emulator until we, or well, USB loader until we noticed and had to, say, oops on our end. That may have killed some motivation. I don't recall it killing any motivation. I actually, no, never mind. I do.
Hey, he takes the bottom.
But he definitely, I remember him saying he wanted to actually do console, like, or not consoles, but just actually do fair runs. But I guess he focused on a bunch of other things. And now this is just like either going to be on and off or just one of his many things that he does.
Oh, that was close. Almost dipped too early there, I think. Wow, really well done on the...
In marathon or races, I never go for a single glide at the ends. You know, like, it's kind of very easy, can hit the trigger rising up, so the double dip helps with me a lot. Makes it almost, or pretty much free, I'd say. But yeah.
I'm not sure what glide patterns are for you, but just do a thing and it works. So. For those of you in the audience that don't know, Tech here has world record, which is a 152. I have a M second with a 156, which I just got today. Not sure if I'm gonna get any lower than that, but we'll see. Maybe like in a few years.
Few years.
I don't know.
They're just done now.
If someone beats me, might give me motivation to come back. Well,
Well, that's the thing. No one comes by to get like a top time like once every 5 years. Or maybe that's over dramatic. Once every 2 years.
Adobe messed up the skip right at the end. So
Maybe see at the I thought he was at the end of the level and somehow caught up.
he's trying to skip this fight now, which yeah, I guess that might save a little bit. Oh, actually that's debatable. It's a single like armor, whatever the heck it's
It
called.
is barely a time save.
Don't
I
die.
think the auto spoiler. Just do stuff for the consequences of Battlefield Fortress.
It's the worst when a smart bomb spawns on top of me. We're moving on to the forest. What else can we talk about with this game?
I know that Obed does like some interesting back air strats with those primates to just hit them off into the pits, which is fast. I think he messed up one.
So 3 tomatoes. 4 tomatoes, nice. Oh, this is an interesting strat. Roll the one. That's funny, okay, I remember when I did like 12-hour way back plan. I like thought the run was cool, but no, a lot of it just seemed like, I've said this before, it seemed like run right and smash the C stick, because that's all people did during fights back then. There weren't really any strats.
They were in development. No one. I mean, I would be wrong to say that no one seriously like grinded or dedicated time to the game. Ducky obviously did,
Okay.
and like even when fights weren't too optimized back then, like he still was consistent with fights. They were still done the same way. It's just in a slower manner than now, but. Fights have been optimized a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't commit to the upwards angle in that. He dipped a bit down. You can't really fidget with some of these triggers. You have to like not
This one's
perfectly
really
position
annoying.
yourself. You just have to commit.
The
Really.
ceiling's like diagonal for this one. So. Nice mushroom to help him out though. One final bucket. Oh, not even. This fight takes so long. Missing the skip is really costly.
This fight was hell to go through doing damageless. This is not fun.
Can imagine.
Getting to the room, like alone, like let alone getting to the room, that was hell.
You never ended up finishing that, right?
I did it up to the save and quit in maze, because after that it's even worse. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that ever, but I am still fine with saying that I did beat all the levels besides Great Maze damage. Great Maze, yeah. I mean, even to like say I beat Great Maze damageless, that would be what, all in one go? Which no. So
looks like Obed doesn't do quick attack cancels, which is understandable, TBH.
Yeah. They're not like crazy necessary, especially at his level, wanting to get to like sub like 204, 203. It's not that much of a time save.
I remember I got a 201 before like really grinding ILs, I think.
Yeah, you can get at this rate, because back then it was like if you wanted to get sub 2, you needed to grind maze, get 29s consistently, and get 129 subspace RTAs. That was like the times to get. But now if you dedicate a bit of time after learning to playing, you can get very close, like 202 range, you can get very close to sub 2 before seriously, like, taking time to play
Dobby.
some ILs and whatnot.
He rolled right off the edge. Now he has to play Link.
No, he did me.
Oh,
he did the me. I can't remember what record had that, but that exact moment, yeah. I spawned in with Link and immediately, fuck no.
There's some characters that are like even good and competitive, like all of them are, but they're just absolutely terrible in Subspace. You never want to have to use them ever. Link is kind of terrible and competitive as well, so he just doesn't get any.
I remember that being something that Dobiwan would do, like just wars the Subspace characters run. I felt like that would be like seriously funny for all the kind of random dumb category extensions we tried to think of. Some of them seemed funny, but I don't know if I would ever really want to try it out. The only time I ever see anyone really have to utilize Olimar in a run is Ducky's STR record. That was kind of iconic for having to play through all of entrance with the Olimar.
What? How did that even happen?
I can't remember, but it was a very dumb death, and he had to fight literally the entire thing with Olimar.
Spacing his F smashes is gonna cost him. If you screw up this Zelda fight at first, it can get real ugly real quick. Okay. That's fortunate. Right there. Next fight is probably one of the biggest RNG things in the entire run, though. So this easily lose 30 seconds on this.
Fight's awful. Nothing will make it good.
Yep.
You get a bumper right as the fight starts, which is in the item pool. It's just very rare.
Okay.
Then you're just kind of...
Wow, Link died quick.
Yoshi just stood still. If Obed, if you come into a back air earlier, that would have been kind of enough.
So part of what makes it annoying is that Yoshi has this really high double jump. Goes over you half the time, and you have to catch him with the back air. The fight wasn't terrible, honestly. Adobe's got his QACs going on all day.
Adobe's always been the person who wants to learn the hard stuff, but if he can't do it that well, he won't commit to it. But whatever hard stuff he can.
These guys are annoying. Don't hit him in the right spot. The heads come off and kill you.
Nothing down there. Oh, that's a late down there. Okay. Weird direction after pairing. Just want the opposite way. Auto scrollers! Oh! Why is the screen so white? Oh my god, what was that cloud?
Do you guys think this is bad? The next room is a minute and a half auto scroll as well. So. For me, Lakeshore is just somewhere to like contemplate my life choices because you start off with gross fights where you can lose 30, and then if you do lose 30, then you have 2 auto scrollers to be sad about it.
It's not a fun level. When Ducky set the 453 IO, I think that was kind of nuts. Like, I haven't even beat it without a pause glitch.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts.
I have a 458. Like, I don't know if you saw the Lakeshore fight I posted the other day, where like Yoshi basically suicided by egg rolling off the side, and it was still slower than Ducky's fight.
You kinda need like amazing RNG or just a bumper and not screw it up. Yeah. This level sucks though.
Yeah, to really play
Lucky
well.
Star.
Oh, okay, so the fight on that mid-air platform earlier is pretty difficult to play really well, and there's still a gameplay after the autoscroll that's challenging. So, had a good time on this level, basically everything has to go right. Ooh, and he enters up so fast. I like basically still wait for it to scroll all the way over before going in.
Dobby's behind by like a minute or so, and Ned is comparing against either the latest or average, so unsure there.
Oh. This is like one of the cycles in the game. Oh! Okay. Almost used the key for the wrong door. Oh no! He sounds like great. There goes like 30 seconds. Oh, I didn't kill. Okay, shit. Using back air instead of forward air. Just eventually. Alright, let's see how his 2v2 fight goes.
Great thing about commentating for a marathon or racing home is you can do anything else while commentating, and I just realized I can be doing that right now, which I am now going to be playing Galaxy.
I gotta carry this commentary team SMH. My head.
This was last second at like midnight in the US.
Yeah, I always forget. Sterner is I'm Mountain Time. Which, nobody is Mountain Time. So.
Oh, did Obed not go? I can't remember. I guess simply that's new room 2. He doesn't do the skip here as well.
You might have missed it. I wasn't watching.
Because if he does one and not the other, that'd be a bit interesting.
Okay, nice momentum trick there with the magnet. Oh. What? Dobby's doing this with Mario. Interesting. Yeah, he's making it work. Kinda.
I don't know. Mario used to be a strat here. But down smash obviously is a thing. They're probably like 4 minutes apart or something. Maybe 5.
Freaking mega goes the worst way to win.
In my race earlier today, I had a nasty. This fight, I had like a nasty save. Hothead kind of screwed me, and I backed it up, and it didn't use time. I don't know how. And then Wario lost me like 30 seconds.
Classic. Oh, I think I PV'd today. I got a mushroom in that fight, and then you can't get like above the elevator with a mushroom.
Yeah.
It's like it still saves time overall though.
Mushroom dumb in most cases.
Obi, what are you doing? Don't run out of characters.
Wait, what? He died? Oh god, Link.
Okay,
When you
well,
see
yeah,
Link,
that's one way to do it there.
when you see Link in an ironic subspace run, that's not a good sign. Don't go so early. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
I think his controller might have saved him. I think he was fully committed to going.
Game over there.
Because
That would have been
there's a visual cue from when to move if you start in the blast zone. That's what I do. And he kind of went a bit early.
probably learned that. I was like grinding cave. I got so mad at like paratroopers. It's always hitting me, and I decided to look up the frame data of. Yeah, I think I found the frame data of like the subspace enemies somewhere. I don't remember where. Turns out paratroopers attack frame 13, and that's like 3 frames faster than Yoshi up smash. So that's why you get old by them so often.
Just doing dash attack is the optimal choice there. That's the reason. I think it's not entirely the reason I remember switching from up smash to dash attack, but it's a little bit of it. It just not for like the sole reason that we looked at frame data. It's just that it just kind of came out quicker and for some reason destroyed them when it kind of feels like it's a move that shouldn't. So. Yeah,
that's
like
one weird thing.
Times you don't up smash with Yoshi.
Weird thing about Subspace is you have moves that you think should be really like strong and kill enemies in one shot, but then they don't. And then there's moves that don't feel like they should kill enemies in one shot, but they do. There's a lot of cases. That's why I don't know. That's why you have like Yoshi is really good in Subspace. Like I think the example of like who's bad, even though they seem like they should be good. I guess Link, because Link. Basically, none of his moves can like kill most enemies in one hit, which is why he's so bad.
Yep. You never play Link unless you're doing jumpless. Then you have to and suffer.
Jumpless.
It's literally the most ridiculously hard stage for jumpless.
Okay, Obed gonna be going for fast cycle here. Which is not that hard if you just hold right, is what I found out. There's a stutter there.
You can barely make it without doing a shell, but he didn't because he attended to another enemy. It's very hard without the shell. You like never see it.
I always do it.
Oh. Since when?
It's been a few months now. Because whenever I did the shell, I would like...
You have to like time it.
Wrong spot, and then I'd get hit by like the...
You have to time the start and the end.
If you just hold right, like, you can just get it. It's not even that tight. what's going on. Great. I just feel like you should be able to like put out the fire as well, but you can't, so what's that?
I've been like commentating a run, a race at midnight while practicing a hard trick in Galaxy. Yep.
Galaxy 1 or 2?
One. I didn't really play much of Galaxy 2 when it came out.
Is it bad if I haven't played either Galaxy before?
Maybe.
As a kid, had a Wii, but we like kept it at my grandma's place. I think it's probably my parents' way of making sure I didn't get like addicted to it. So I only could play it like home.
I know a bunch of people that had the same thing, just to have consoles in different places, sadly.
Yeah, it's like I could only play like 4 or 5 times a year maybe. And then when I was at my grandma's, I would play it like freaking all the time, like crazy. But then I wasn't allowed to bring it home, so.
I remember
But when I
when
did, I just Kirby.
I remember when my grandma got our Wii on like release, and it is the same Wii I still use. It's not broken somehow.
Obed does Ivy, sorry.
Did he project I don't remember ever seeing him using Ivysaur, but Lucas is alive in the stop count.
Seems to know what he's doing. He didn't SD as
I guess not.
Squirtle on the auto.
He could just SD now, but I mean Ivysaur is not half bad for these fights, but kind of not ideal afterwards.
I think Drago claimed it was even.
It's not really that even, but it's not that big of a time loss.
Oh, okay, yes, it's here. Interesting. And when Drago, she would use Ivysaur even if it lost time for some reason. Those are like the other 3 sub-2s are Dragolina, Rubber Ducky Assassin, and SWC 19, who is also in this tournament I played earlier today. And he's very rusty, maybe he got like a 221? Because he hasn't touched the game in 3 years. But not getting on the side, I don't know about this one, Chief. Oh, Gotsuba. Charizard can be really, really obnoxious. Even if you, like, wait on the side properly. This could get ugly.
Bad patterns always happen. It's like always likely to have 1 or 2 or 3 bad patterns for these kind of fights. But only like the stage layout benefited some of these fights like Lucario. Otherwise you just have to wait.
Lucario's the worst. Like, he always gravitates towards the center, and then sometimes when he comes to the side for like freaking 15 seconds, it makes me so mad. The only really bad fight I had was... wait. Those ones were the big times. It was 20 seconds Battlefield Fortress. Of course it was 20 seconds. okay, I know it's the Halberd interior fight. So, oh, it was basically Peach twice. Peach interior and then Peach and Maze both lost me 20, so that was great. Ooh, these perfections. Kinda going off. Does not do mountain clip. Oh, and he just does this. Like, wow, that's really good.
You'll probably see Dobby over mountain clip until he gets it, maybe.
Yeah. He's the one who discovered it, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, this Clyde is... but... okay... I can be fine. So what's this? I guess it's like watching other runners use like non-standard strats, I guess, can be a little jarring, but that's how new things get discovered, I suppose.
There's a lot of Build-A-Bear stuff that you can do that doesn't use much time to the standard stuff, but
Oh, we threw the needle between the...
it's really just the difference is knowing where to be and who to kill and what to use. So those three.
What have I contributed? I have like the Battlefield Fortress Underground thing, and then like the Lucario strat and Maze, and I don't know, that's kind of about it, I think. Everything else is just alternatives. Pretty good wilds from Obed. Oh yeah, and you fight Gallium twice in a row, because I don't know, game said so. Oh, we got punch! Oh! Oh, that was good.
As far as
Probably a 24. I golded. Actually, I got the same thing in my PV today. I golded, and I checked. It was like a low 24, not 23. So, actually, speaking of which, I did check my glacial peak, and I think it was an ILPV. But let me attack right now, real quick. Okay, so Obed's gonna do the funny pal skip. For some reason, if you die here, in the European version, you spawn like on the other side of the room, or at least halfway through it. So lets you skip gate.
skipping the first fight in PAL didn't get rid of the zone in which where you die you'll warp past the next fight. So that's that.
Perfect. Ooh, wow, single glide too. There's always more strats to steal. Although I don't know how much more I run this, but... We got a swamp. This might be the stage in Subspace with the best music, because it starts with Bramble Blast, and then it plays the Yoshi song, which slaps. Bramble Blast is literally the greatest video game track of all time. You can quote me on that.
If only the unused version of Forest Mushrooms was actually used in the game, because the Brawl version is actually one of the best pieces of music, video game music, in my opinion.
Oh, it's so much good music. I don't think any Smash game has equaled it.
Like, I could probably even argue that Super Mario RPG remix, a Brawl remix, is better than Bramble Blast remix.
I should listen to that. I don't know what you're referring to.
The not Geno's theme, but Geno appears
Charizard will not die.
in Super Mario RPG. It's probably like, if you know like one song from Super Mario RPG, that's the song I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, I know it will be where the Forest Smash.
Yeah.
I just haven't heard
The remix is pretty nasty. And very sad that it didn't get used, probably because it didn't match anything. Which I would agree, it doesn't really match anything, especially in Subspace. Sadly.
I kid you not. The first time I heard Bramble Blast again, after not hearing it for like 5 years, I straight up cried. So. But not doing the SD here, but whatever, it's like 2 seconds or something. Oh, Fox, okay. I mean, strat should be same, roll back 3 times. Oh no, okay, he just doubles it.
Oh, like a jumping Diddy.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
the Star Rod.
That is very bad.
Oh!
Yeah. Get started on. No, not like this.
Diddy with the
Wait.
giant Diddy with an item is never that good. He needs to be more in the blast zone.
Yeah, that's not that far back enough. But he doesn't want to get star rotted again.
Oh
no!
He just upbeat a fire crate.
Okay, oh, did not game over. Sheesh.
Why did he think to upbeat a fire crate? And it wasn't even that close to it. Okay.
I don't think
Okay,
it was,
AI.
I don't think it even hit him. I think the up he just killed him.
Oh, probably. But like, the reason he did an upbeat is probably the quickest method to get the fire crate. Dumb AI.
Another news, Dobby tried Mountain Clip and died, so...
Did he die to the one frame where you actually can die doing it?
I don't know, I wasn't watching, but I looked over.
Because that I know he
Marth.
has gotten a lot. Or he just died sometime before or something. There's like one dumb frame or whatever it is, sub-pixel, where you can literally die while clipping into the mouth.
No, I have never seen Ike run in Subspace. Dang, he runs fast in Subspace.
Because of the speed buff
Yeah.
and debuff. Mostly buff.
Marth gets debuffed, Ike gets buffed. Both of them look kind of weird because Marth feels like he's moving in slow motion. Like, he's not freaking zooming.
I'm sure if ObedG's gotten sub 1 swamp before. I'm sure he could still compare it to like average or latest. I mean, probably not latest, because latest should be his PV. Probably average. Okay, yeah, his swamp was a low 59.
These shenanigans are...
So ObedG's actually like 25 seconds behind PV, something like that.
So without
And
the
he can save a lot in maze. Like, he still has, like, inconsistent full runs of mazes. So, you can literally save, like, 2 minutes on maze. It's like 30 seconds behind or something. Dobby, I think, is probably still behind.
Ooh, yikes. Beware, Diddy got an invincibility star. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, items are so random. There's a lot of places where you can get like an item that's like literally a 0.1% chance of spawning, but it can like really alter a flow.
I don't know the data of item pool split there. Yeah. A lot of them are like one, not 0.1, 0.5, like very low.
Dobby got punched on Gallium too today.
Everyone got punched but me.
Alright, Obed. Trying to get a good Dark Samus fight.
Yeah, this screwed me today.
Yeah, what
Very
happened?
bad.
I like was kind of half watching, and then I see you like fighting as
The first Samus went normal, the second one just didn't work, and then I went all out, and then I was zero suit, and I was like, I'm bored. I want to try to get an up B kill, and that didn't go to plan either. So
Dobby
yeah.
does like the ancient Palsco. Does it with Kirby and then dies on him. So. It works. Cycles
It barely loses time.
Obed. Oof. He's gonna. Okay. Oh no, he made it work. Nice. Alright, let's see. Dobby's second wilds to skip.
He seems to jitter a lot. That kind of causes you to eventually get hit. Normally.
Oh, I did not even know there was a dude there. Dang. He knew. What's Obed doing? Oh, I guess he just... Oh, I guess he just prefers to take that down. Interesting. He's gonna run over there right now. Perfect skip by Obed. It's really nice. Okay, Ridley. Time to lose like 20 seconds.
Comparing to their times, I think this whole race they've been like one level apart the whole time, which is really good. That probably says more about Dobby, because I know Obed's close to his PV, and Dobby is behind his current PV. And I already know that he can get a lot more if he dedicates more time to it.
What does that say? Does that just say that Dobby's late game is leaves something to be desired? This maze, he lives a billion years in maze all the time. It's like simple. If you aren't really familiar with what Meta Knight can do, you have your like character fights in like the regular stages that you can easily lose 30 seconds on every one. Well, you do one of those every minute in maze. And yeah.
Not
pretty.
that.
I mean, they're more consistent than other character fights because, like, most of them only need a couple shuttle loops to kill. But
Dobby died trying to get into the door and probably only saved like half a second from that warp of the auto scroller. Go by faster.
it was kind of bad. How did I used to commentate like Nightmare and Dreamland without like roasting every runner on what they were doing wrong all the time? That's what it feels like I'm doing right now.
I mean, if there was more people playing this game, like, actively, we could probably screw around like that.
Oh, that's a bomb. I love when bombs spawn top of you.
Dobby needs to go into the blast zone. He's like, he needs to go really far back.
I mean, apparently has a track record of getting down smashed a lot, so I imagine he's paranoid. Okay, there.
We got the weird Diddy get up, and then the hitbox kind of hits the blast zone and kills him. I know that Obed on Meta Knight vertical stages, he doesn't use up the a whole lot. Which it's a very easy tool to get used to if you know the right amount of jumps from where the next top platform is. On this stage.
Still have trouble with this right at the very end here, though. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't, and I get flowed for like 10 seconds.
It's positioning, really. That's all that the back end is.
I know, but my fingers just don't cooperate half the time. Okay, I know this is the longest I'll scroll in the game, and it's 2 minutes, so go up. 4. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now. Let me retime my Glacial Peak from today. Where are we at? $341. I think it's... yeah, it's a baby by 2 seconds. It's hype. Oh no, Dobby died. He didn't die, never mind. Okay. Gonna grab the hammer. Oh, he didn't grab the hammer. He's trying really hard to not grab the hammer. There's 2 hammers now. Awesome. here we go. Lucario time. This guy is a massive pain in the butt. I've got like the proper knockdowns. Oh, interesting. So Obed waits for Lucario to come to him? Okay. B? Okay. That doesn't do it. Gotta follow him. Oh, nice. B. Okay. Bad. Deku Nut. Or Davi in the Sami fight. I remember who I heard say that once, but it's very funny, so I use it.
Doing up smash rather than down smash, which you don't want to do really.
Think of this percentage, I just F smash. Okay, well, that just gets on. Oh, okay, Obed using Yoshi. Oh, some purpose. Dobby switching to ZSS.
He does that for some reason. Some years ago, he was convinced it could be faster, but I tested it, even though like strats are kind of probably outdated, honestly. But it's not really. It's just what he's comfortable with now, I guess.
Like the switch itself takes like 4 seconds or something. Oh no! Obed getting big mushrooms. Big head. Big head. Oh yeah. Got him. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a strat. That used to be a thing, just side being all the way across the room. Like, death warp up to the door? That's something like what W was trying to do.
I don't recall.
Okay. Oh, didn't angle the first one. Ooh. This gives still be tricky.
Because like when with the upbees, there's like 16 cardinal angles, and you have to like go up and then like slightly upright rather than full notch upright.
You got Halberd and Jerry open right now. It's like this encounter theme too. Brawl remix is so good. Although I think this one is more a case of the original song amazing, and Brawl remix just as well, rather than like just being Brawl. Don't like my words, but you know what I mean. This fight can be obnoxious, because there's the stupid Shaduses everywhere, and then the rest is old sword pyramids, which is like the only thing that Meta Knight can't one-shot. So. Speaking of which tech, I wonder if the primates inspired the Mii fighter types.
Seeing him show up in all these races and say the exact same thing 3 times.
Shout out to our boy Gary X something. There's numbers in there. I forget his exact
How do you feel about this versus World of Light? It's obvious sequel. I've never heard your opinion on it. Would you like to share? Obviously, I don't like Subspace and World of Light. The obvious sequel is far more entertaining, so...
Alright, here we go. Princess fight. Oh, here you just kind of down smash intelligently, but a lot of stuff can go wrong. Like this.
I want to see a home run. That's probably going against... Okay, well, get the bat, home run. No.
Dobby gets a mushroom at a very wrong time. Oh, yikes. Okay, Albert Exterior. I have choked way too many runs to this level.
It's just like one of the easiest.
No. It's like late in the run, and it's like one of the only levels where bad platforming can actually kill you.
Yeah. It's like relatively consistent, unless a primate doesn't move where you want it to.
Oh, no, it's not even like the interior section that I have trouble with generally. I mean, it's not anything that I have trouble with it, but it's very prone to like choking. It's got high choke potential, at least for me. It's like one tether at a crucial point, and then you lose 25 seconds.
It's still comparing against what I assume is average.
I might have jinxed myself today. I was like 2 minutes ahead going into like Halberd, and I was like, I'm gonna lose 30 seconds on Halberd, and then I lost 30 seconds. So.
Then next time, just don't lose 30 seconds in Halberd. Have you ever thought about that? How simple that is?
Oh, revolutionary.
Neanderthal.
Dagon.
Okay, so I just looked and it seems like Obed is ahead of PB by a tiny bit.
Oh, and he's got like 2 minutes to save a maze, so let's get him.
Yeah. His PB has like kind of ups and downs until Maze, and then Maze was kind of good, and then he kind of died. I don't know if he died twice, but I know he died once.
His run description says he died twice, so...
He died in a not that great spot. Actually, he died in two... Yeah, DDD, that's not that great. He dying on Charizard is fine.
DD is one of the worst spots to die, I would say, actually.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess was going through the entire... Well, I mean... not the worst spot.
Yes, it happens more frequently than other places, because San Andreas has a bunch of stuff. Like after the whole Bowser section. It's getting some F smashes. Oh, okay. That cross slash attack is really obnoxious because he always delays a little longer than usual. One's dead.
Gonna really be commentating to 2 o'clock.
I mean, if you want, you can go to bed. I got it. Like,
I'm not doing anything tomorrow morning, so may as well.
I have schoolwork that I really should be doing, but I'm
convinced you just don't want to do any work. being up this late and doing
It's not even that
this.
late for me. It's only 11. It's not even 11 for me. Wrong mountain time. You guys just standing in
Turning dominance.
a row. Oh, did Open get elevator clip? I didn't even watch.
He doesn't go for it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, why is he? Oh, he just picks Pikachu because. Okay. I doubt it loses much time at all, if any.
Dobby died to Totos. It has to be Ices, and if he loses Nan, oh. Well, I said it. I mean, it's not that bad at the very end, getting to the top without Nana, but if he died much earlier, especially in like the first level, that's so annoying.
Yeah, Obed's on bomb too.
When Obed was doing his run yesterday, when he PB'd his Ices fight in Maze, I've seen this like very few times. The Ices was recovering. Both of them were still alive, but he got the Sopo upbeat.
Oh, that happened to me today too, actually. Yeah.
I don't really understand the reason why it happens, but it is weird.
Still lost 10 seconds on Ices though, because my Ices go. Although, compared to yours, it's probably still like 5 seconds. But anyway.
Cecil has always been a run killer, like genuinely a run killer.
That was interesting. Dobby finished that fight with like a dash grab. You know, just slid really far into a blast zone, down throw, killed. That's an idea.
Wait, what did he finish?
The Lucario fight.
With a dash grab?
Yeah, because it like slides you really far into the blast zone.
Yeah, I guess. Doing a forward throw kind of pops him up, so if you kind of...
If
it's not too far in... maybe. But normally Lucario, it's in... not hitful. It's just in the animation of just whatever it's called, laying down. You can't really grab there. Normally.
Oh, okay, he just hits the button. That's really smart at this high a percent.
He went deep.
Oh, and Nair killed like 4 gliders.
The optimal kind of play is to kind of go deep with and balls out with Yoshi. But since then, Kirby has been figured out to be faster for no apparent reason.
Sakurai. Oh wait, I just realized I've been frickin' watching the Twitch stream this past while. Didn't notice. I wasn't commentating stuff from 20 seconds ago too much.
I think it's like almost synced. It's actually like 5 seconds behind, or like 8 seconds behind. It's not that much of a difference.
Oh yeah. I saw it was worse earlier.
I'm not too sure if Dobby's gonna just try Snakes yet, just because. I really don't know. Okay, so Obed is just giving him the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, it's the other guy supposed to do that.
To keep it, he should just he should have thrown it up at the Auroros. He got the
Use it against the. It's
yeah.
gonna wear off.
Oh,
Okay, that worked.
Apparently.
Oh, we made it work. Nice.
That's the thing that works.
There's one thing I'm not very good at. It's proper item use. I should learn a few things. Up skip or bump to skip, whatever you want to call it.
Is Obed's audio delayed for you? Oh, okay, fixed. It was fixed. I guess his stream was just lagging. Or, no. It keeps going in and out of desyncing slightly. Alright, well. Obed should still be on PB pace. I didn't think there was anything bad in this bomb too.
Yeah, he got both like arm and quick kills.
Don't really see sword, beam sword, quick kills.
With swag. Ooh, that was a nice IDC, but it'll be a fun thing.
That I only started using
Is
recently.
that a misclick? Because he to Falcon instead of DK. May have been an unintentional, but it's making it work though. Okay, this won't be a quick kill. Then you get it this cycle. Yes. Oh, okay, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Very nice. This could easily PB for Obed. It's pretty good pace.
He's staying like 30 seconds ahead, and then he also has maze.
Two bubbles.
So he could get himself a 204 with this run.
I guess I'm like comparing to myself. He's only 6 minutes behind me right now. So I guess if he loses a minute in maze, he could get like a 203. Be kind of hype. Let's swear it's PB again. He's doing the me where he misses tethers and then almost cries. Oh, that charge was like half a second too early. Alright, skips.
There's a lot of dips.
That's a lot of dips.
You can get over with just the huge one, but it's very, very difficult. I don't even do it. Really
yeah,
annoying.
I still usually do 3 total.
I actually failed the last one today, and I IDC'd into the other fights to cancel everything out. I don't think I've ever really been in a situation where I had to do that, but it's like obviously the best choice I had, rather than just doing the third fight.
Wait, what do you mean by cancel?
If you go from the second to the first or the third to the second fight, it cancels everything out. It's just like how the Fortress auto spoiler skip gets started. Same exact thing.
Oh, interesting. I should keep that in mind.
They just cancel each other out. It's like the only few fights that are also close enough to each other.
Wow, Dobby got through there without getting scythed.
Very lucky. Wish
Yeah.
there's a way to manipulate that, but nope.
Oh, yikes.
He'll
Okay.
live.
Mites. Gosh, that's one of the things I hate most about brawl physics is you get like knocked, you get poked gently into like a ceiling, and then you rebound off it at the speed of light. It's great.
I know Obed still doesn't do optimal character pickup.
I don't. So I literally use the route that is in SWC's tutorial.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I think it has Charizard and Mennonite opposite corners, which is awful.
Beds?
That was a good Bowser.
Yeah. I don't know how soon it will be G+. Well, actually, probably not very soon, because the Kirby community wants me back, but... Oh, just rocking. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Obed looks like he's ready to pass out. It's...
I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, then.
Wait,
Right.
my run felt so long, and that was before I even reached Maze. I was actually kind of annoyed I had to keep playing.
Yeah. Definitely if you don't want to be playing, this run can be very long.
It doesn't go by very fast. Well, he got a shell, but he ran into it early. Could have picked it up and used it.
So much happens all the time in Maze, though. That, he's, I think, goes by faster than the rest of the game. Everything looks like it's looks like they run faster on W screen because it's on like widescreen or something.
He's on. I mean, I think they both play with 69. Or no, I think Obed is. For some reason, Obed's playing on 4x3 right now. It doesn't have like any noticeable like concerning differences like it does in say like Wii Resort or Wii Sports or whatever. It's just a different change of visual cues really for stuff.
Oh, the whole gang, yeah, right there.
If I was forced to play 4x3 for a marathon for some reason, I don't think I could do it.
I don't even know what aspect ratio I use, to be honest. Like, mask like sniper, he always gets on my case because I like could not care less about like stream quality half the time.
At the maze at 134-ish. So if he gets a 30 maze, he'll get a low 130 or 204.
Oh,
That is if he gets like 30 flat. If he gets like a mid 30, he'll be able to get a 204 barely. So yes, this is PB based by a decent amount. This is probably sort of even to his PB, and then he just has a large amount of saving maze. Actually, what was his subs? Yeah, 133. His PB had 134.25. So yeah, he's like 30 seconds ahead. And then he has 2 minutes of realistic time save in maze. Like over 2 minutes, but realistically, we'll probably get 2 minutes at most. We get like a mid 30.
Oh.
Okay, Kirby. That killed somehow. I do not know about drill percents. Oh, he's overcommitting. Obed does this a decent amount where he'll overcommit and he'll start going up being too late or too early. I guess he just hasn't gotten the sense of when to press the button at times. That was a hefty time loss, probably nearly close even. Oh, that was just avoided that mushroom. That was like really good reaction.
Oh, you got the. I still.
He got the
Don't know
really
how
good
that
hit. It's just the
works.
timing of dash attack is all. He'll always jump, it's just timing the right time for dash attack.
Can't figure out whether it's like early.
He's been on a bit of a maze grind. Now that he's capable of getting 29s, if he wants to get lower than a 204, which is like, I'd say his realistic time that he can get right now, he'll probably want to aim for sub 30s to get lower on the leaderboard. Because at this point, if he wants to get sub 2 at some point, all he needs to really do is heavily optimize Subspace. Because once he starts getting consistent 29s in full runs, he doesn't really have to worry about maze at that point. Because when sub 2 became a thing, that was the time everyone, or not everyone, but that was kind of like get 129 Subspace RTA, get 29 maze, and there's your sub 2.
Ed, Rob, Skip, Dobby. Oh, am I calling Rob Skip?
He might have not. He might have been too close in the wall. Okay. I'm surprised he. Okay. I don't recall him successfully doing to skip. Good time save.
Grounded up B. Hate to see it. Okay.
Even now in these days, like getting a sub 2, you don't really need those old school statistics. You can really get like a mid 30 maze, even 31 maze, and then rely more on your Subspace RTA, which most people normally do. Get it? Sub 2 has
like,
not become the craziest thing in the world.
Funny, I'm like the opposite. My first. Well, I mean, I skipped 159, so, but I got like a 29 flat maze, and the Subspace was like.
The whole general logistics of maze just being really almost entirely dash attack off B. And then obviously good RNG here and there.
Anyway, I just realized.
Not the craziest thing to get sub 30s reliably. After some practice.
159 and 157. That's kind of funny. Alright, save and quit. Obed.
Pretty sure, what did I skipped 150. My first sub 2 was 158, and then I choked 156 a couple of times, and then went to 155 and said I was done.
Then you skipped 153.
Yeah, that was unintentional.
I almost got Falco for entrance to Subspace. What the cool. Fuck this cool guy.
He really looks like he's zooming. That's what he should be.
Pretty decent Dobiwan.
Wait, how did he die? Is that a night? What just happened?
I didn't see. What?
He didn't even get to that fight. He was in an auto scroller. He just randomly just pulled the direction.
Maybe it's the controller.
I mean, the controller would have stopped him. I don't think he's had it just move on its own. Doing the fight in an interesting way. Oh, what is this snake?
Oh no.
Really high up bees. No,
Oh, smart bomb.
uh,
It's a smart bomb.
at this point, get the bat and throw it. That's your best chance of killing him.
Don't kill. Okay.
That was all high up bees. Yep.
And what you can do with Snake is you just up B him once, and then if he up B's to recover, you down smash him.
Just run off up B. You can still clip him from the cipher.
Okay, let's see Dobby skips here. He's pretty far forward.
Oh, he's doing okay. If he did one more dip, he would have activated the first fight for sure. Did a lot of dip.
Yeah, still, I think he did 4 dips there. Right? Worked out. Nicely done. B. Hey, got him.
That Snake lost him a lot of time. I'm curious where he is now. Finished Meta Knight at 143. His PB. Oh, he's actually behind PB now. Oof.
Where's his big time save is at?
It's like the second half of Maze.
Oh. It was like not like this.
Oh, why did he? Oh, I think he might have meant to pick up the shell because he forward tilted.
Magnet hand saved him right there. He almost lost his speed.
I think his maze problem is still trying to figure out when to commit and hit shuttle loop. Really.
Yeah. You just gotta keep it really simple, generally.
Okay, that was an awkwardly high up B from Ness. Nice save with Ness from Dobiwan.
The only character where I do like something really fancy is my Pikachu strat. And aside from that,
Yeah, this Bowser's weird.
I got the Pikachu strat.
What is this Bowser?
It's swag.
This Bowser is avoiding everything.
Oh my, grabbed him.
There we go.
Okay, nice. I just call this fight Bowser Stop Approaching with Fire Breath Challenge because he does it like 70% of the time, and then you can't get him. So,
Obed doing the
ooh.
quote-unquote new glide. One of the new glides. When I wanted to go for 26, I found a bunch of glides. So that's one of them.
I do a different one where I go over everything. I don't think it's this fast.
Very good quirky. hook damage. Whenever there's bombs after being bored, you always kind of want to jump. Just avoid healing.
I think. Oh yeah, my maze today wasn't spectacular. I think it had like at least 2 additional heals.
He's opting not to heal at 100%. Which,
yeah, I've seen
for me,
DK
I
do
wouldn't.
some things.
But for, well, not for race, but I guess for PV.
Oh, this looks good. Oh, okay, a little late. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay.
See, he could have like upbeat a little bit earlier and still gotten the kill. He's just kind of judging a bit differently from when upbeat.
If I'm like above 80 before DK, I like always heal now because I have PTSD from the one time he clapped me and just freaking eviscerated me.
You can get the shell if you want to get that. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. I need to submit my glacial peak.
He couldn't, yeah. If he tried to upbeat that Pikachu, there wouldn't have worked.
Oh no! Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I was, because if you're both standing in front of a freaking hammer, you better pick it up. It's
would have been absolutely death because he's at 120, bruh. Oh, Dream's still alive.
he is at very scary percent for Ridley if he gets caught in the loop.
What even like does? I don't even understand.
It's
the
like
boxes.
the head, but it also feels kind of stationary in that general area of the loop in general. All you have to do is just be below his like bottom half of his body and you'll be fine. It's like that area where his head is at the start of the loop is where the hitbox is. I don't know if it's entirely stationary, but that's really how it feels. Like you probably can get hit by the hitbox without it, like the model physically being there.
Whoa, that was nice. Just straight up B. Respect that. Usually I'll do the bear first. And legless landing, alright. Now just pretty freaking luck here.
Ooh, he's really sticking by the head. Okay, well, Gator got. Because normally when I do Ridley, I hit the tail. That's like the safest bet from that loop hitbox, which normally Ridley does most of the time.
Right.
And if you nair at the wrong time, that's death.
You're really going for a good PB here, I guess. Playing kind of risky.
He's lost a lot of time in Snake, so he's got that, and plenty of time in other characters, obviously.
Oh, I didn't even realize Dobby started maze. Cool.
Weird.
Just the route. Just went the wrong way.
Yeah, it's still a bit behind PB, but like almost all of that time save is in the second half. Just literally not die as Meta Knight and hope to probably be able to get a 205.
Hedgehog?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. If he grabbed last second, he would have definitely Hedgehog. That might. Okay, I'm surprised that killed.
Oh. Sometimes the AI just DIs the very wrong way. Oh no glide here. Taking a lot of damage. Don't want a repeat of last run.
If DD opens up with a F smash or a down smash and you're running straight towards him, that's not good.
It's happened to me.
The maze record wouldn't have been a thing without the spot dodge button during DDD F smash.
Bubby got the good.
Oh, he shouldn't have jumped. He should have just ran off B DDD. Kind of missed it. He can do it. See, don't. If you're that close to the stage against a very light character like DDD in Subspace, running off is fine.
Bobby also got the blink dash attack. Everybody knows how to do that except me. So.
Hold on. Okay. That could have been bad.
Missed the eye.
He barely got one hit. Went for an instant fair. Normally Fox Falco jump right away, but it normally doesn't hit them. Oh, what the hell was that? Did that land on him or was it already there? He better take a heart. Okay. Damn, this game, brawl.
Remember when I was first starting out months ago, some Japanese Kirby runner was like watching me and he got the clip of me me shuttle looping to like kill Lucas or something, and then a bomb like spawning right mid shuttle loop and just dropping on top of me and me dying. That was great.
Cool.
Oh,
very nice.
It's a really nice fox. Space animals are so obnoxious. Oh,
I'll be forgetting to hold left after Yoshi. Yep. Everyone's done that once. In fact, I did it today.
Yeah, it's like...
I've literally not touched this game in a week. So.
Switching to Skirtle. That's not very effective on slopes.
He just wants to try to get through this quickly. I didn't see how he died with Meta Knight.
I think it was on the Yoshi fight. Let's see either. Ridley, stop being obnoxious, challenge.
He fell off a little bit, so he can't get back for it.
Alright, I got some good old-fashioned Squirtle.
It's just fair. Oh, well, that works with Diddy. He's not gonna get back. He can try to up B all he wants. All he has to do is Edgehog. So, for a backup, if you're being risky and only choosing Meta Knight, with the character selection,
with the fire flower.
the character selection after Meta Knight is Charizard, and just the backup is simply just up being, just sends him off top. Which is not half bad, and he's not that bad for getting around maze if you need to. But yeah, that's kind of a good indication of why you never switch off, really. Other than to just die. Squirtle's main purpose in this run is to die. To go back to Meta Knight. If Obed doesn't do... okay. There's a weird chance of being carried off by a Trellon and getting hit by the Rotorant, the dying off the top, which has happened to me a few times.
Didn't make the cycle. Don't die, don't die.
Did he up air the button? I don't remember up air being really good for the button. Apparently it is.
He should be okay.
That'll be with like the 3 dash attacks. No interesting spot or air dodge timing. He needs a jump now. Okay. Be a bit more right. Alright, he got
don't
the...
touch that, don't touch
oh!
that! Oh!
He moved more right. Rolled
Not a
right.
huge deal. He can go right back after this. I'm almost...
Funny bomb.
Not ending it with a knee. Disappointed. Basically obligatory if you're in that situation. Come on.
He's still ahead. He finished that at what time? I think that was like a mid 150 or low 155. He should be a minute or so ahead.
Yeah, that's not a bad place to die at all. It's probably one of the best places to die, I'd say. So. Oh, he's on the wrong side of the wall right now.
Oh gosh.
I'm making it work. Very nice.
Opted for the instant fair.
Ooh,
Oh, nice
nice.
over. There goes Squirtle. Very useful.
So Squirtle's like only utility in this game is, so he doesn't go for fast.
There's very few utility characters.
I mean, by that I mean the only thing you use Squirtle for is getting the fast cycle roses. Because he's freaking puny and doesn't get squished ever. Okay.
Subspace
so
really is just like 3, 4, 5 characters, and then everyone else is just there to be there.
Okay, Princess is now.
Very annoying. Oh, he could. Okay. Alright. He definitely could have gotten the upper hit of up B if he just ran off an up B, but I guess took it safer and hoped for a decent jump from Zelda and got it.
Okay,
That could have been very bad.
Please avenge me against Peach. This freaking stupid princess, pink frickin' looking.
Could either just drop down or jump. Oh, got the drop down.
Okay.
Got him.
Thank you, yes, Wes. Get her.
Like a coin flip now. Nice game and watch.
Everyone minis fast.
Alright, where did Obed die against PB? He died. Oh wait, he already got past. That was Charizard. I guess we'll see his pace after Mario. Wario and his PB was a mid to flat.
If you're
So Obed is yeah, he's over 2 minutes ahead.
Dog.
So this is 204 pace.
That's a good glide. I should steal that too.
Probably just that Chog at that point. Down smashing Luigi. It's just wide hog.
Do you ever figure out how to make AI Luigi's recover properly? Like with both side B?
I don't know. I don't even know if it's like that on Intense. I've barely touched Intense other than just playthroughs.
I mean, like...
It probably doesn't even use them. Or just side B. Cyclone is finicky in this game.
Alright,
But it's only got a few more hills to climb after this. Getting to Lucario, if you don't play your cards right, can be problematic. Ices can be dumb. He does go for spike ceiling skip, whatever we want to call it. Not that we actually do it after rediscovering it. So yeah, just really only getting to Lucario, Icy's BS possibly, and spike ceiling skip. And then, tap. Just don't suck. Oh, weird weakness already. Oh, he can go for it. Oh, trip!
Oh!
That was very easy, just jump up B. Oh, he should have opted for an up air, timing the up B with Lucas. That one's a weird one to get. Alright, this is like one of the last problematic areas. Then you get the full jump up. Just make a slower cycle.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think he got a full hop off. Oh, right, he does the drill strat. Because he doesn't make the cycle that fast, but since he kind of got caught, he will...
there.
Yeah, this is like a place where he should learn the up Bs. Because they're not that too different from Glacial Peak up Bs.
Alright, jump for us, Lucario. Oh, he doesn't...
For dash it. Oh, he good.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. I want to see a nutty pop-off when he...
Oh, that was a very interesting up B, or up top kill for Donkey Kong. Okay, just instant.
There.
Run off. Yeah,
Oh!
got him. They could just up B whenever the hell they want. That's why ICs are so weird and finicky. Just went up there, big balled it.
Oh! Reverse. This shall be
He
fine.
kind of jittered there. He might not. Okay.
It's fine.
I don't know what happened, but Dobby's on DV on Samus. Interesting.
Ike.
Shoot back, yeah.
Stinky foot. Right.
There it
Oh,
goes
it goes
for
real
holy-
high for that.
Yeah, he normally still gets it, yeah.
It's weird seeing DDD run so fast.
Oh, got the weird hit after a beat. I didn't really do this until after the Maze record, but doing IDC to Marth here is like super free. So that's a new
I don't
thing.
have the
I can
timing
do
down
it.
consistently. So.
Just the tap timing, not the spam timing. The tap timing is like very good there. Almost a decent Marth. He can hedgehog. He has to go for dash. Oh, okay. Got a weak hit. Could have been bad.
Alright, what are we looking at?
He's got half a minute to kill Ganon, and then reliably have a full minute for a 204
I think
for
he
Taboo.
probably gonna need slaps for 204 at this point.
No, he won't. He'll have like just over a minute to get it if he gets not jumping Ganon. Oh, just wait me.
Oh.
Just wait. Oh, oof, that was
Okay.
such a lucky reverse.
Reverse.
Hey, he still has like around a minute. He can get this without the slap attack. Well, he has to like reliably get some good boulder hits in.
Alright, Taboo. What do you got? Oh.
Spawning right away, not that great. Gonna do a dumb attack. Alright, not that bad. Oh, that's not fun.
No, grab those ears. Grab the ears.
He might slap here. No. Alright, this is awful RNG. Oh, I don't know why it's going in. I definitely wouldn't. He's gonna stay for like 3 attacks. He should keep the boulder in.
There you go.
Commit to 1. Jump. Oh dang, he really committed to that.
Okay, he's living.
Yeah, he's not getting a
I
204.
tried.
It was awful RNG. Oh, mistimed that.
Okay, well, let's finish it up. There's. Oh, come on, Taboo, don't do it. Okay.
What? That's
No
not
way.
fair. Up B, just up B. Just up B. Why is he not up B? Up B and just tiny kill. Oh, it's gonna. Alright, there.
Alright, weak hit there. Takes a 205.27. Still 2 minute PB. Big GG's.
Got a minute and a half to play with on Taboo. No. That was just awful RNG. That was
Did
not
he really
good.
lose a minute and a half?
No, but I'm just saying that's the split.
Okay, yeah. That's like 40 seconds, 35, 40. Oh, GG's to Obed. Climbing the ranks. Bro, at this rate, I'm not gonna have second for long.
There's a large gap from 207 to 159, and then Soren's just in there. I kind of snapped Soren with like the 159s because if he got POW, he probably would have kept running and would have been able to get sub 2. So Obed clearing the gap a little bit over to the side of sub 2s.
It's funny because Soren said he was gonna keep playing after Melee, and then he never did. So
Obed, I wasn't on his stream to see like all of his time loss that he got this run, but I do know that Snake went kind of bad. That Taboo was just awful RNG. So he still can reliably get 204, 203, maybe 202 is like the time he can achieve right now. Actually, what was his maze? He doesn't have the sub splits up, but I think he entered at like, wasn't it like a mid 134? Okay, he got the split is a 31-32 maze. He still lost a bit compared to what he probably hopes to get, like around mid 30s or lower.
he has a 29-39. Like, I didn't even get that until 201. Like, sure, I had like a 203 and. Oh no, my mazes are similar. I was getting like mid 31s around like 203, I think, but it was like consistently mid 31s, just not greatest.
And for Dobby, he's like halfway done the maze, so it's be like another 15 minutes or so. I'm not too certain he can PB. If I go to his, yeah, he's 3 minutes behind, so
Okay.
also dealing with controller issues. So if he
Oh, he
gets
went out from event reversed.
if he gets a better controller or figures out what's wrong with his
Oh, the spring.
Wii or whatever it is, he'll probably be able to
But
very easily improve if
dang,
he's up to doing it.
DD like teleported off the screen there. Right. If anyone is watching stream, and I know there's at least 114 people watching, because that's what the view counter says, y'all should run this game because it's sick.
It doesn't take a huge amount of commitment to get a top time in this game, I'd say. You
Ooh,
can
nice
very
meteor.
easily just learn basics and just go through it.
Oh, Tommy's not healing. Bruh. Going in. I think it only took like a couple weeks for me to get a sub 210. No, maybe like 3 weeks, but commit to it. It's. Oh wait, I should switch the audio.
Going with like a full glide. Just tornadoing his way. Obed should do boss battles or something. Oh, how did that have midnight? I wasn't paying attention. I clicked away for like 2 seconds.
Don't know what happened.
He might have intentionally did it just to be short-lived. Which, honestly, it's not that much of a time loss, but it is time loss. Back. Oh, I hate that layout. Just the two useful characters in the opposite freaking corners. Got half tilted right off the bat. Oh. Delayed. Oh! Jeez.
Did you just.
Oh!
Bro!
Got destroyed.
No way. Literally.
Funny brawl moment. Oh my god.
Not like that.
Mario is one of the worst characters in Maze. The AI is dumb.
Oh. Perfect roll on the.
Just needs to up B. That's the strat. Oh, now he's going to Squirtle.
Oh, that loses the medal.
Yeah, that loses ability switching. Throwing Mario off stage normally doesn't work because Mario can really just decide to cape and then up B whenever. Catching
I'm
him.
sorry, Dobiwan clipping that. That was so funny.
Oh, Obed is doing boss battles. I don't know if he has a PB in it, does he? I imagine he does. He's done like maybe a few other things other than Subspace. Yeah, his PB is a 103. See if he can get a sub 1 while W finishes up.
Difficulty is he doing?
Easy, it looks. I have not done boss battles in a while. I remember when I got bored and decided to improve on intense.
Just remember doing boss battles as a kid with my friends. We somehow beat it at a pretty decent, like we beat it halfway fast with like Mario and Luigi just as a meme. We're like, oh, we're gonna use the brothers. And then we couldn't beat it with like our best characters for like a year.
It's so weird, especially taboo boss battles. Because the RNG for him, a lot of the time, he will stand still more than, like, more still than in Subspace. So you're able to just get a triple boulder off of him to kill him. which is the optimal and obviously fastest method. So,
Oh wait, what happened to did Dobby
Dobby died. Oh look, they're both doing Galleon! Oh, wow. Dobby's so slow that Obed just beat down in like 2 seconds. It's not like he's playing a different mode. That was a nice crazy hand. When was the last time someone commentated boss battle? That would probably have to be a Midwest Speed Fest.
Like Drago run
some
boss
years ago.
battles and marathons sometimes.
I don't know. I remember Commander CMDR did a ton of random stuff because that's what he did.
I see Commander's name like everywhere on SRCom. He's like run everything.
Sadly, I know that he's going into the teaching realm where what he does isn't really fond of, looked fondly upon. So I know that he's gonna have to at least stop quoting to his YouTube when he goes into actual teaching the system.
Oh. Yeah, actually, is that actually like not allowed?
For the system he's going into, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'll probably just do some like unlisted speedruns and stuff, but like actually uploading his speedruns or something, or he's just gonna have to, or he's just gonna stop altogether. I can't really remember.
It reminds me of. Yeah, there's a teacher in my high school that I knew from outside school. A friend requested him on Facebook. He didn't accept until I graduated. But it was funny because straight up, like, I don't know, like a week after I graduated, he like finally accepted my like 2-year-old friend request, and I'm like, ah, okay.
Interesting, Zelda. He's going way out. Oh, he should have ran off there. Okay, the reverse. I feel like some of these reverses are unintentional. Because he kind of delayed that a lot. Oh, power shields. I don't even go for the power shields. For some reason.
The roll's literally faster.
Is Obed on a good run right now?
Yeah, it seems pretty...
Oh, okay. You want to roll, but
no,
you got the... You got the SDIs.
Yeah, I don't know if you can...
He wants to get a sub 1. He has to have like a hand and then taboo right now. Oh, he's on taboo. Okay, he's on sub 1 pace. If he gets the standing, still taboo. Oh, that's unlucky. I don't think
that little health in boss battles.
His health dissipates the boulder.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
That's probably death. Oh, never mind. It's easy.
He had like a pretty safe sub 1, but got the bad pattern. A lot of the time, taboo would just stand still, and you can just literally like, I can't remember if it's double boulder or triple boulder, and he dies.
Oh, that's an interesting strat by Dobby. Well, that saves any time. Bulls are going off. I have class at 10:30 tomorrow. What are we even doing?
What are you even doing?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what my whole program's about, bro.
Galby is not fond of using glide in a lot of spots.
Oh, it's Oski with you?
Oh, he's going way out for Luigi. Luigi's weird and just very edge guardable.
Luigi is like, either you stand still and you just dash attack up B, or then he is this?
He's one of those PAL characters that became oddly weird on PAL, where on NTSC just free. Him and Ike really just stood still, and now they both just instantly jump, or normally jump.
I don't know. I've been getting really good luck on Luigi recently. I think like the last 2 times he stood still. Oh, not seen those bullets move that slowly. It's interesting. Yo, verify my glacial peak.
Check it right now, don't worry. Upbeat there for some reason. Oh, he should. Ooh, that was a lucky power shield. Jeez. All right, final stretch. His PV is past or just about to pass. Very easily can improve by a ton if he decides to spend more time on this game. Which I know he wants to just practice like levels and whatnot, just cause. But I don't know how his schedule is, because all I know from the last couple of years, he's just done a large amount of different things in terms of games playing and speedrunning, I guess.
Right now, like, my preferred games is like stuff I can mindlessly do while in lectures, and grinding stupid NG plus files might fall under that, so might see some of that.
I wish I was one of those people that could mindlessly play games or just play multiple and switch over. Like, I watch a lot of multi-Mario people. That's usually who I'm around, and I find it crazy people can switch off from different games and different routes and just have multiple different things to do, because, I don't know, recently I've been more interested in playing various things rather than just playing the same 1 or 2 games and doing runs of those or IOs of those and whatnot.
Yeah, I have my phases like that as well.
I mean, I'm laying off a Brawl for a little bit, probably, maybe a long time again.
Hey, you know, well, let's see, what's even like the longest break you ever taken?
A year and a half.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Pretty hefty before Shadow got me back.
Shadow? Hasn't Shadow taken like a 3.5-year break from Brawl though?
Yeah, kind of.
That Shadow. Oh, reverse on the wrong way. Oh, reverse.
ObedG finished the run, but it was a 109. I guess Taboo didn't stay still again. Yeah, Dobby can improve by a lot if he wants to put more focus into this game, because the thing with that is knowing him and knowing his goals of wanting, because I think he's like sort of adamant of getting a really top time, which does take some grounding. Like sub 2 does take a bit of work for like Maze and Subspace RTA.
That was on and off.
He's capable. I mean, he's got the Brawl genes, the PM genes, and what. Just get used to gliding a bit more, and then improve on other stuff.
A second Forky for Obed. think we're going. Maybe we'll see Obed and Dobiwan on Abu at the same time.
Probably not, because like a minute in-game time boss battle was like 3.5 minutes. So yeah, something like that.
Ooh, good PD.
Interesting art. You got the weak. Seen a couple of those this race. A lot of the early dash attacks. The weak pop-up hitbox really screws you over. You kind of have to hold back into a jump and delay an up B to be able to get a proper up B kill with that.
Oh, there's tornado. Yeah, there you go.
There.
What?
Could have hedgehogged.
Okay.
He probably could have edgehogged and that would have killed. Just nair and die again. I don't know. Dobby looking like he will get a 227. No, it doesn't pick Meta Knight back up.
Oh,
Very risky.
got a bad pattern going on already. Oh, what?
That swipe attack, I've kind of figured out a way to get a boulder out of it, a good boulder. Like the back half when he rises up from it is when you do a boulder. It's very awkward. Something that I don't think anyone's really tried before. This RNG not really that favorable. He got the long lasting round. Both of them actually top. That's up.
Oh, he does the rolls. Actually, I've not seen that before. But hey, if it works.
With some characters, you can actually short hop air dodge as well, and it works. Ooh. I don't know if we'll get a 227 if he's picked Meta Knight, probably.
Oh, okay, well,
if he just SDIs and just jab, look at it. 227. Obed always got the standing tab. Ooh, is he gonna get it? He got the one. He's popping off. He's popping off. Barely got it. It's a weird timing in boss battles because you have to, because the whole like death phase has to go over for the timer stuff. Barely got it. He is popping off more so than the PB he got this race. Where does that put him in the leaderboard?
Like I've never even looked at the boss battles leaderboard.
He is 9th. Top 10 is almost sub 2.
How the frick do you get a 38? Cool that someone finally beat the 12-year-old record, though.
A one master who's like predominantly in melee running decided like some time ago that screw it, I'm just gonna try to get the record and grinded it.
Well, he says it can go down to 33 or 34 potentially someday. Nobody
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think his run had like 2 bad characters.
Nobody beat this SW dude for...
Yeah, SW is like an old school cyber score player. A lot of cyber score stuff.
This is like, what's his face? Link's Dark Arrows.
Yeah, a bunch of them are just old cyber score players. Okay, I guess since that's done, I guess we'll wrap up. That was the last, winners quarters?
Yes.
Winners quarters match.
We have... frick, where
for semifinals, for winners semis, whenever we scheduled that and the other races, me and Obed and then MK and SWC for winners semis, and then losers quarters, or losers round one because it goes backwards because grand finals. Losers round one is Diego versus Davi and Geo versus Valkyrie. So this all will obviously be completed by the time SpeedGaming Live 2021 is concluded, which is in maybe 2 weeks, a week and a half or something. So
week and a half, yeah.
get all that scheduled within that time, and you'll see a bunch of Subspace here and there spread around different SpeedGaming channels, as well as obviously the other tournament games that are being played. But yeah, that is a pretty hefty PB from Obed, double PB actually, in a different category. Dobby didn't get the time he want, obviously, but very much can improve his PB down by a lot. Maybe even PB in the match and losers that he'll have. All right, I guess that's it. Let's next time you do commentary, let's not do this last section.
I don't know if I can even like afford to do any more commentary. This was a bad idea, but it was fun.
The next matches whenever, just a bunch of winners semis and loser round one. Okay, goodbye everyone that stayed up until 2 Eastern time to watch this.
Follow the runners. Follow us. Give us money. That'd be cool. September was like 2 months ago. Lol. But anyway, okay. At risk of rambling too much, goodbye.